Welcome to a 360-degree passenger ride video in the Mercedes A-Class. As you can hear, this is the diesel. It's the 2.1, it's the A200. So, not the quickest, but not the slowest, but one of the loudest, as you can probably hear. So, this car, right. Now, most people are going to buy this for its badge and the looks, because it looks pretty smart. And if you were to drive it in isolation, you'd be like, oh, yeah, it's all right, it's okay, not bad, I quite like it, I like my posh Mercedes. But if you've ever driven any other Mercedes cars, it doesn't feel quite right. Don't know what it is, but they just haven't managed to take across the comfort you get from its, well, the normal cars into this. For starters, right, you sit quite low, and the suspension is quite firm, so you think it's going to be sporty, but it's actually not at all. It doesn't handle as well as a BMW 1 Series or an Audi A3. I don't know what it is. Something to do with the steering, I think. It just feels a bit weird. You can't really tell what the front wheels are doing. Also, it's quite loud inside for a Mercedes, so not to wind whistle on a C-Class. And certainly not on an E-Class. You don't get that kind of noise. So it kind of lets the Mercedes range down a bit, this car. And you might have heard that then. You go over a bump and it thumps. Now, if you have the AMG line cars, they sit lower, and the bouncy suspension's even worse. And if you fit bigger wheels, it can get really quite fidgety, this car. But in isolation, it's all right. It's just not as good as its rivals to drive. Interior design is quite nice, though. It feels sporty, and it does keep up with the rest of the Mercedes range. If you look out the back, so turn your phone around, have a look out the back, you'll see the rearward visibility there. That's awful. You've got no idea what's going on over there. That's why you get a reversing camera as standard. This one here, it's got what looks like an upgraded Navi screen. It's got the command system, there we go, with, well, the posh sat-nav system, and it's all right. I don't think the Mercedes system is quite as nice to use as the systems you get in Audis and BMWs. There we go, probably start blaring the radio out. There we go. I quite like that feature, that looks pretty cool. But yeah, on the whole, it's an all right car. It's just not quite Mercedes enough. There we go. Now, I hope you enjoyed this 360-degree passenger ride video. If you want more video content on this Mercedes A-Class, just click up there in the top right-hand corner of the screen on the card.